What up? What's up, guys? It's Bishop here with a video for you. I just want to get straight to the point. Download and support Monty's Level 54 mixtape that just came out. Now, oftentimes, I go to rapzilla.com every day. Go to that website, rapzilla.com, every day for the latest and greatest news in hip hop and rap. And Jam the Hype is another great website, but when I go, if there's a new track or a new mixtape, I usually tweet out about it. And generally, I don't make a video about it because then I'd be making videos like all the time because there's a lot of artists coming up that are just dope, that are great, great musicians, great talent. And so obviously they're all talented, right? It's all a joyful noise to the Lord. But this mixtape, you can go to J Monty's website and support him financially. I believe it's on Noise Trade. I got it from rapzilla.com. I'll put all those links in here. On Noise Trade, you can add a tip. I definitely need to do that. As soon as I get paid, I will. This is one. I want to be careful with my words because it's so easy to get like, let your emotions go, but I kind of waited to make this video because I just didn't want to overhype it. It's one of the best mixtapes out there now, despite the fact it's free. I'm talking this project, in my opinion, is like a $10-15 project, and here's why. He doesn't sound like anyone currently, in my opinion, in the Christian hip hop genre. And of course, oh, he's not what is a Christian rapper? He's a rapper that's a Christian. Throw that debate out. Yeah, rap in general, and I've kind of given up. I don't really listen to any rap other than positive, influential rap, mainly CHH. But I'm saying his style is so unique, not only lyrically, his voice, and the way that he puts words together, the very best blend I can try to relate. And this isn't even doing justice to him, and I apologize, but it's like a KB mixed with a Yellow Wolf. If I had to go there, and I'm probably off on that, but because I don't listen to much Yellow Wolf, but from what I've heard, it's kind of a blend between KB and Yellow Wolf, which makes it very unique. It's so unique I can't even compare it to anyone. I first heard him from his single that got released, like I'm the greatest rapper of all time, or I'm the best rapper of all time. And when I first heard that joint, or when I first saw it, I thought, okay, here's another rapper, claiming they're the greatest. But when you listen to it, immediately conviction came in my heart because, it was kind of like the prejudgment and, looking at the book cover, but not actually diving into the book. And he relates, talking to God like you're texting God, your words are phony, like phone. When I heard that line, I was just like, who is this cat? Because I had never heard of him, truth be told. From Georgia, I think born in 91. His website, his bio doesn't have much information about him. He's like, look, I don't have an impressive past. I'm going on this journey. Come with me. Download this mixtape. Give it out to friends. I'm making copies for my friends because it is so, every track on, it's one of those albums that, or mixtapes or whatever, that every time a track comes on, usually on an album you skip like 4 or 5, maybe even 7 if there's like 15. Every track that comes on, I don't skip one. And here's the thing, I've listened to this probably over a dozen times since it's came out. I take walks occasionally, I run, believe it or not, I work out occasionally. I listened to it before bed the other night just because there's like this rusty sound in his voice that just, you hear his passion and his desire to make a change in the generation. And you hear it, every song is Christ-centered. There's not, half a dozen tracks that are, talking about like his past and not really bringing up Christ, but just kind of talking about him or talking about, other rappers in the game, and that's it. It's like it's his story, his life, and he drops Christ's name and he drops the gospel. And it's very rare for me to, and this is my personal opinion, and you guys may differ and disagree, but it's very rare for me to listen to a CHH album, rap in general, and worship God And what I mean by that, like, okay, lyrically, if Lecrae or Andy Mineo or K-Drama or D-Mob or one of those guys, if they're spitting and I can follow the lyrics, that is praise and worship to him. But this album, for whatever reason, it's touched me in a way where, for example, let me give you an example. I was walking and I was listening to his wordplay on 100 Bars, part 1 and part 2, and I was like listening, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, God's gifted this dude. But not only that, like, and praise be to God, all glory to the Lord. But when I'm listening, I just stopped and like, I'm like, Lord, wow, this is beautiful art. This is a beautiful piece of work, it's a reflection of Christ. Like, I praised Him for this, and if I'm not mistaken, that's biblical. Like, Paul would, say, praise Him because of me, like, praise Him through what you've seen in me, like, all glory to the Lord, and that's so true. But it's just different. It's a different sound. It's a different feel. It's rusty. It's authentic. It's genuine. It's passion. The wordplay is sick. The puns are unreal. Lyrically, it's on point. The beats were great. They weren't outstanding. They weren't like, oh my goodness, this beat is nuts. Like, I got Mike Reel's CD, and some of those beats, like, literally, I'll listen to the beat and I'm like, oh my goodness, that beat's unreal. But it doesn't have to be like that. It's a good blend. It's a good blend of great beats and great lyrics. Like I said, not like outstanding beats. I'm not giving this like a 10 out of 10 because it's almost unfair to do that, because I need to listen to it more at different times. Like, it's so easy to give an album or a mixtape review and be like, oh, it's the dopest thing, and everything's like awesome in my life right now, and like I'm listening to it at great times, like working out and walking and driving. Those are generally happy times. But like, if I wake up early and I hear it, I'll be like, jeez, Now, I'm not saying I will, but I'm just saying that happens sometimes. So I don't want to even give it a rating out of 10. But I just think everyone who has a respect for good artwork, good art, just an appreciation of music in general, whether you like rap or not, you can relate to it. Mr. Reverend's like one of those tracks that when I heard it, immediately something came up in my life. It's a very relatable track, and so I just appreciate him using his gift for the Lord. And so yeah, cop the album, download it, support him on his website, follow him on Twitter. He's got a Facebook page and all that. It sounds like the support's been unreal for the guy. So that's a blessing and honor, because like I said, out of nowhere I heard of this guy. I had never heard of him until Rapzilla 3 weeks ago, maybe, when his first single came out. Then when the music video dropped, I was like, okay, like, this guy's legit. Like, and then when I heard the album for the first time, or the mixtape, I was just like, yo, like, this guy needs to get signed or something. Like, it's unreal. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for watching the video. Like I said, go support Monty and all his future endeavors in the hip-hop game.